Sarah has me reading this book. It's about a guy who decided to go for a hike on the Appalachian Trail on the eastern seaboard of the United States. One of the things he was really concerned about was running into black bears, and so he started reading books about what to do if you encounter one. One of his books said to ward off an aggressive black bear, you should make a bunch of noise, bang pots, run towards him. And then a few seconds later, the author said, but then again, that might just provoke an attack. Later on in the book, he says, you know what you ought to do is you ought to whistle so you don't surprise the bear. But then the author says, no, but on the other hand, that might just draw the bear's attention. So here's his conclusion. He says, the fact is, no one can tell you what to do. Bears are unpredictable. I know lots of people who think about God in that same way. They think he's just unpredictable. They don't know what he might do or what might happen. They don't know anything about God. But in Romans chapter 2, the Apostle Paul says God's not quite that way. While we can never put God in a box and say he'll always do these sorts of things, there are some things that God will do most of the time because it's part of his character. Romans chapter 2 has 10 things in it that Paul says God will always do. I want you to read ahead and see if you can find those 10 things. We'll talk about them in our Bible class on Sunday morning. Then in our sermon, we're going to continue our series about I meant to do that. I don't know what you're facing right now. I don't know what your life is like. I don't know if it's happy or sad, or if you're facing some challenges or you're discouraged about some things, but here's what I want you to know. There's a reason to be hopeful. There is always a reason to be hopeful. In fact, this Sunday, I'm going to give you a reason to hope. I think it's going to be a good Sunday. Hope to see you there.